Yo, what's up, Black Dot? Once again, back in the studio, back in the booth, bringing y'all Truth Black Dot Media 2010. Back with another issue. My issue today is going to be in reference to. I want to talk about. Actually, today I want to talk about slavery and the effects of slavery. The effects slavery had on Black people economically. Now, I want to just go over something real fast. I was just thinking about this, and I want to do a video on it and talk about it because this is kind of something that's just blowing my mind. Now, follow me on this. Now, slavery, black people, captured from Africa, brought over to America to work for free for 300 and some odd years. Okay, 300 some odd years. Can you think about even working one day without pay? If you went to work today and they said, "Hey, you know what? I can't pay you today. I want you to work for me though. I want you to go sit down, go to work for 8 hours or what have you. But I'm just letting you know I can't pay you for today." Now, what would you do? Now, wouldn't you look at him or look at him or her like they were lost, like they had lost their mind? Wouldn't you just say, "Well, I can't work today. I'm sorry." You would walk out, right? Any sane person would. Nobody today will work for free, period. You cannot get a person to work for free. I don't care what race they are, who they are, man, woman, kids. They're not going to work for free unless they don't know anything about currency or money. And that's probably, little kids, but nobody's going to work for free in this society. Not even one day. One day. Nobody works for free unless they're forced to. Now, take one day and put that next to 300 years. 300 years. Not one day, 300 years. Now, you ask yourself, 300 years of free labor. Now, just think about this for a second. What could be done if you had somebody working for you for free for their whole life? From the time that they were born up until the time that they died, basically. I would say work age. I guess the time that they're of age to work and the time that they are not able to work would probably be between 10 and 65 or 70, I guess. Some people work even past 70 years old. And I just wonder how many slaves were forced to work past 70 years old, past the age of 70. I just wonder about that sometimes. You think about working in the fields at 70 plus, 80 plus years old, men and women having to work, forced to work 12, 14 hours a day, or even more hours. That's something that's unbelievable to me. And can you imagine waking up tomorrow and being forced to work for free for the rest of your life? Can you imagine that? Waking up tomorrow and not being paid any more money for what you actually worked for. Just your money's no money, period. No money for what you've done, for your hard work. Can you imagine waking up every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, working until 6 o'clock p.m., and not getting paid for it, starting from tomorrow for the rest of your life? Now, I got some people out there, say teenager, 20, 30, 40, 50, what have you, whatever age you are. Just imagine if you have a job right now, you work, and I'm pretty sure most of us out here, we do some type of work. Or you had a job before, if you've aged to work, pretty sure. Even if you're not working out, you've worked before for somebody. Now, think about that. You wake up tomorrow and whatever job you get from here on out, you ain't getting paid for it. Now, how would that have an effect on you? You know, knowing every day you wake up, only thing you could do is just go to work. What kind of imagine that? What kind of future is that for a person to wake up to every day, knowing that they cannot even better themselves. They cannot even strive to be the best that they can be in the society because they know that each day they wake up, it's pointless. They're just going to work and work and work until the day that they die for free. That's like unbelievable to me that even occurred. It's so unbelievable to me that, that whole time frame occurred and that a people would even do this to another people. It's unbelievable. But for that to take place and there was no rebellion by other whites on a mass level, I read some books where they said something like, 70, 80% of white males had slaves back during slavery. That's like a large percentage of the population that owned slaves, even if it was one or two. It says something like 70, 80% of, at one time, white males that owned slaves. So what did white males do back then? White males, white family, what did they do? They just sat back and enjoyed their life, leisure, chilling, maxing, relaxing. They were just chilling, sitting under the tree, under the shade, watching black people work, sipping their lemonade while black people worked in the fields, raked in the profits. That's like, what? Not trillions, but, what's after trillions? There's a zectrillions or something like that. That's major, major money that black people lost out on. The black generations that could have used that money that could have been passed down from generation to generation up until today. We worked for free for 300 years, built up their economic base and power, and white people didn't do anything but enjoyed their leisurely time, sitting under the tree, sipping a lemonade. Who was lazy? Who is lazy? No other people have done this to another people in history, except white people. So why is that why is that? No other people have done this to another people. They might have done it to their own people, but no other people have done it to another people on a mass level, such as slavery. Now, you have to ask yourself, what's wrong with white people for white people to do this? And for the whites that didn't partake in it, nobody rebelled. There wasn't a mass rebellion, to end exploitation of black people and their labor. Why? That is their free labor. There wasn't a mass rebellion by the masses of other whites. Everybody just looked the other way. Why come? That's not sanity. That's something is wrong with a mass number of people seeing exploitation of another people and just walking away from that. Answer me. This is Blacked Out signing off. Peace. Blacked Out Media.